And good evening to you, and welcome to a consolation semifinal here on Central Illinois Sports.
Streaming, gaming, and homework? Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play, or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout Central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005, or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Western Wildcats and the Liberty Eagles in this consolation bracket quarterfinal. Second time these two teams have met this season. Liberty got the best of the Wildcats when they played in the first week of the year at the Pittsfield tournament. I do still believe, though, this will be an interesting matchup and a well-played game between these two squads, looking to keep their Winchester tournament lives going for this 101st Winchester Invitational Tournament. Lots of action still coming for you today, as we'll have Brown County and Carlinville at 7 o'clock, and then Griggsville, Perry, and Trilopia at 8:30 this evening on the championship side of the bracket. Glad you've joined us on Central Illinois Sports. We'll pause for a timeout. We'll come back with the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups next.
Game Masters is your headquarters for all your hunting gear. We have more than just camo hunting attire. Come check out our casual lines of Sitka, Under Armour, North Face, Columbia, Drake, and more. Pursue your prey with these off-road Quiet Cat bikes from Game Masters. Easy to transport and perfect for your next hunting adventure. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
Hey, grab me one too.
The Bank of Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank, with 2 locations to serve you in Bluffs and Meridosha. My wife and I have a long history with the Bank of Bluffs and its friendly staff. When we have needed a friend in the banking world, the Bank of Bluffs has always been in the right place for us. The Bank of Bluffs, the small town bank with a big heart for customers. Plus, you are dealing with your friends and neighbors every day. Why be a number when the Bank of Bluffs will treat you with respect and as a friend? The Bank of Bluffs and the Meridosha Community Bank, member FDIC.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
Are you tired of being caught off guard? Slipping up in a winter storm? Don't let this be you. Say goodbye to shovels that break faster than your New Year's resolution.
Well, before the snow falls, visit your local Farm and Home Supply, your one-stop shop for everything winter. From snow blowers to a sturdy snow shovel. From different size ice scrapers to ice melt. And from sleds to hats, gloves, coats, bibs, and a lot more, we got you covered.
Warning, finding everything in one place may lead to extreme joy and the absence of disappointment. Farm and Home Supply is not responsible for spontaneous snowball fights, increased snow angel production, or the overwhelming desire to hug your snowblower.
Welcome back to the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Farm and Home Supply, our sponsor of our starting lineups each and every game here on Central Illinois Sports. With that winter weather here, some more on the way, possibly. It's a great place to go to get your snow shovels, snow blowers, ice melt, gloves, caps, and scarves, along with terrific Carhartt items as well to keep you warm this winter at Farm and Home Supply. First of all, for the visiting team, the Western Wildcats, 3-14 under first-year head coach Reese Dunker. They'll start at a guard, a 5'10 senior, Luke Weir. At a second guard, he's a 6'3 junior, Mason Smith. At the third guard, the 6' junior, Kason Tobias. At a forward, he is a 6'1 senior, Jed Abney. And at the other forward, the 6'2 senior, Aaron Vincent. Vincent, Abney, Smith, Tobias, and Weir for the Wildcats. For Liberty, 5-12 on the season for Greg Altmix's squad. They'll start at a guard, a 5'9 senior, Noah Klauser. At a second guard, he's a 5'10 senior, Gavin Fessler. And the third guard is the freshman, the 6-footer, Vince Cramsey. At a forward, he's a 6'3 senior, Tanner Gim. And at the other forward, the 6'4 junior, Jack Sparrow. Sparrow, Gim, Cramsey, Fessler, and Klauser for the Liberty Eagles. Should be a good matchup. We hope you'll stay tuned as we'll tip it off next from the 101st Winchester Invitational Tournament.
At the First National Bank of Beardstown, you come first. We're dedicated to helping you in any way we can with a full line of financial products delivered by caring, experienced professionals. With locations in Beardstown, Murrayville, and Winchester, we're here to serve the region with your banking needs. Contact our Winchester location at 217-742-3134 or visit us online at bankingyoufirst.com. The First National Bank of Beardstown, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs. Or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
Western will be in the visiting red uniforms, silver numbers, and a black and white trim. Liberty wearing the white unis with the red numbers and black trim. Alongside Tim and Jack Hall, I'm Charlie Hall. It is high school basketball action from the 101st Winchester Invitational Tournament, and the tip is up and controlled by the Liberty Eagles. Eagles on the attack for the first time on the evening. Played pretty well against Ralph the other day. Just a couple little miscues that cost him that contest at the end. Here's Cramsey on a three off the back iron. No good. Gim with a big offensive board. He'll attack down low. Has his shot blocked by Abney, but another offensive rebound, this time by Cramsey. Out on the wing to Fessler. Now it goes to Klauser. Man-to-man defense here by the Wildcats. Gim on the right side. Look for the back cut. Wasn't open. Ball comes free to Jack Sparrow. Now Gim to Fessler, top of the key. Gets it to Klauser, and kind of a tough pass in the corner. Just underway here in period number one.
A lot of those ankle passes. Boy, I'll tell you, Western's really active with the hams. They've had a lot of tips today. Haven't gotten one back yet. Liberty's got some cheerleaders today. Wow. That's a sideline full.
Looks like 20 or so.
20 cheerleaders.
Inbounds pass comes to Fessler. He'll set up from downtown off the mark from behind the arc, and the rebound out of bounds. It'll go the way of Western. So Liberty got several opportunities, but turned away by the rim a couple of times, and it'll be Wildcat basketball, length of the court to go. Into the front court, Tobias with it for Western. Works it to Smith on the right side, now to Tobias. Abney gets a touch top of the key. Looks for the lob pass down low to Smith. Has to come down with it. Goes up on the reverse layup, up and good. And Western takes the 2-0 advantage.
Nice pass, nice catch.
Here's a pass down low to Sparrow. Spins back toward the middle. He'll get his first bucket of the evening and ties the game up at 2 points apiece. 2-all on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Just underway in this consolation quarterfinal. Weir gets it out front. Luke Weir, one of the seniors on the squad, off to Smith. Smith going to pull up for a three now. Off the rim, no good. Good box out by Gim, but then the ball kind of batted around, comes free to Weir, who puts it up and in for two and gives the Wildcats that lead right back. Good hustle by Luke Weir.
A lot of tips back and forth. Weir's not one of those guys that always starts.
Here's Gim now going to try a three, no good. Rebound, Mason Smith runs it down for the Wildcats. Kind of an empty possession that time for Liberty. Here's a pass out top, goes to Smith. He'll be called, no, it'll be a blocking foul instead on Noah Klauser.
His first, team first, ball out of bounds for Western. This Western squad is kind of scary. They just are a few plays away from really putting it together.
Smith with it out front. He'll throw it right into the hands of Cramsey. Cramsey will try the dribble drive the other way, out of control, missed the shot, no good. Rebound tipped around, comes down to Fessler. To Cramsey on the baseline.
Third offensive board.
Top of the key now, Gim, as Liberty looks to reset, down by two. They'll feed the post to Sparrow. He has it knocked loose and stolen away by an active Luke Weir.
First turnover against Liberty.
He has come to play tonight. Now Weir on the pull-up jump shot. Can't get it to go, but that's because he's bumped and fouled by Fessler.
Fessler's going to pick up the foul. It'll be his first, team second. Free throws the other way will go the way of Luke Weir. Luke is a 5'10 senior. I'm going to guess Luke is Lork's son.
Good guess.
First one by the right-hander. Up, rolls around, falls through. Biggest lead right now.
Plum Creek Golf Course welcomes you to the 101st Winchester Invitational Tournament. Book your outdoor, family, or class reunion, graduation party, wedding, and reception at the Pavilion at Plum Creek Golf Course, 217-742-9018.
Weir says, watch this. I won't hit anything and give my team a 4-point lead, their biggest.
6-2 Wildcats, and now as they try to feed the ball down low, they being Liberty. A foul by Vincent on the block.
His first, team first. Ball out of bounds for Liberty. Into the game comes Connor Fessler, and Vincent sits down.
Connor Fessler and Jed Abney both can really spring underneath. Klauser gets it to Cramsey. He'll dial from long distance. It's up and good. Cramsey with the tray and makes it 6-5. I like the upside for this freshman, Vince Cramsey. He's going to be a good one.
Long and tall. He's going to make good things happen if he can shoot like that.
Here's Weir. Bounce pass is knocked away by Cramsey on the defensive side.
Got another freshman in the Sparrow boy that's going to add to that, and a few more. Freshman class pretty strong, are they not?
Tate Huber pretty solid. Evan Sims and Gavin Edgar maybe not quite ready for the varsity level yet, but pretty solid young men for the freshman level. And now a 5-second call going to be whistled against Western.
Junior high postseason had some pretty good success, I think, did those young kids, as did the girls.
Just under 5 minutes to play in the first. Fessler looks to Cramsey, finds Gim. Gim going to go to work in the paint. Rises, shoots, scores, and he's fouled. Liberty takes the advantage, and an and-one opportunity coming up here for Tanner Gim.
First lead change. Foul goes against Abney. It'll be his first, second team foul. And Gim has good body control. Isaac Covington into the game.
So him play a bit on Saturday for Western. He'll replace Abney, and the free throw after the bucket for Gim.
Lead change, lead of 7-6, make it 8-6. Gim does a lot of things right, and also going D1 in track to throw shot, discus, and hammer.
Pretty impressive athlete is Tanner Gim.
Does a lot with what he has to work with. He's not real tall, but he really plays big underneath. When Hayner's healthy, they're really a good 1-2 punch down there, too. Then Sparrow adds to that in a good rotation.
Weir with the ball, gets it off to Tobias. He drives inside, is bumped and fouled, and he'll get two shots as Jack Sparrow will be whistled for his first of the evening.
Long arm of Sparrow picks up the foul, his first. And guess what? We just talked about Reed Sparrow. He'll check in after the first of the two free throws by Kaysen Tobias. First one up is good.
Tim Waters and Waters Concrete. They offer quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. Call 309-252-1052.
Sparrow for Sparrow. Tobias trying to tie us for the second time. Up, no good. Gim had the board. Who's going to pick up the foul? Somebody from Western,
Covington, I believe.
Covington picks up the foul.
Levi Hayner is checked in for Liberty for the first time in this contest.
Hayner's had a little trouble with an ankle, I do believe, but he's going to give it a go out there.
They're pretty good when Hayner and Gim are together. Here's Fessler on a pull-up shot. It's blocked, and they'll call a foul here on Mason Smith. Said he got him on the elbow. I think the initial block was good, but then maybe the little follow-through hit him on the elbow here.
Smith foul, fourth team foul already. Fessler to the free throw line looking for his first points. Has an offensive board and a foul. Now tries to add to it with a bucket and misses the first.
LSST Trucking and 3D Leasing. For all of your hauling needs, call the Dunhams and their professional team at LSST Trucking and 3D Leasing. 217-285-2808.
Second one in and out, no good. Hayner over the top, gets the board, but it's knocked away, not really carried there, and Covington gets the board instead.
Into the front court, Smith on the run out, gets bumped, gets his own board, puts it back up and in, and gives the Wildcats the 9-8 lead. Smith with an early 4. Halfway through quarter number 1, and an entertaining contest so far. Hayner out top, gives it off to Fessler. He'll look to set up the attack for this Liberty squad. Pass goes to Gim, underneath, up and in for 2 more. Tanner Gim.
He's got 5, and he makes space, does he not? Third lead change.
He knows what he's doing when he gets the ball underneath.
No matter how big you are.
Tobias gets it to Smith. Lets it go from downtown, and Mason Smith having a good shooting contest to start this game.
He has 7 already. Gives us another lead change, or 4th.
He can pour the points in a hurry, can the junior Mason Smith.
Got a lot of kids in this tournament can do that.
Here's Gim down low, and he's bumped and fouled from behind by Covington, and fouls really mounting now as that's the team 5th.
Covington picks up his second. Free throws by Gim. 1 for 3 is Liberty on the night. That should be 5. That's 5.
They're going to take a look here, and it is 5. And 2 shots coming up here for the Eagles as Gim will be at the free throw line.
That's what happens when you let Kent Coldus have a game off, you know. You just don't get that same quality.
That's right.
The left-hander up there doing it. He's a good man. Phil McLaughlin, Philly Mack. First one up by Gim is good. He's got 6 already.
Benson into the game, also returning Abney on the other side. We see Tate Huber for the first time. The 5'6" freshman, he checks back in with Noah Klauser for Liberty.
Missed him on Saturday. Gim tries to tie us up, and he does at 12. Second tie, 2 at 12.
He'll take a chair as Jack Sparrow heads back to the court.
3 for 3 from the free throw line, has 7 points and a couple offensive boards for Gim. Good start.
Western on the attack in a tie contest on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Here's Tobias on the drive down low, gets bumped, can't get it to fall, but he's fouled. And a lot of fouls in this game in the early part.
He really put a good spin on that ball. Sparrow picks up the foul. That's Reed Sparrow. Free throws the other way by Case and Tobias, where he's 1 for 2 from there. Maintains the lead for his team with the first free throw, has 2 points.
Jason Tobias, a young man that can really score as well, has become one of the main ball handlers for the squad, does a lot of things right.
Second one no good. Rebound, Hayner comes off the other way with it, his first.
Liberty on the attack, trying to retake the lead. 2:55 to play in the first. Winner of this contest will play Payson on Friday night now at 5:30.
Schools that border each other playing, huh?
Here's a shot put up no good. Hayner's there to clean up the glass and put it in for his first bucket of this contest to make it 14-13 Eagles.
Offensive putback. Another lead change, the 5th.
Right wing with it is Weir. Works off the screen. Picks it up at the free throw line. Now to Vincent out top. Look for a pass down low. Was tipped and saved in bounds by Mason Smith. saved the possession for his squad as that pass was nearly stolen away. Boston Hall checks in. Luke Weir sits down for Western.
That's a great name.
Boston Hall?
Yeah. One of those sports names that just rings out. Kind of like just a lot of patriotism there.
My favorite name in the tournament so far. From Carrollton, Buddy Holmes. Here's a three on the way up, and no good by Smith this time, and Hayner grabs another rebound.
Give him three.
It worked
Buddy
out
Holmes.
Past the Clouser. Buddy Holmes. Buddy played for Carrollton the other day. Pass down low, gets to Jack Sparrow, and Sparrow open for a bucket, and we get an Adams Network timeout. Reliable, worry-free internet that doesn't buffer and can handle whatever life throws at you. It's Adams Fiber. They're local, and they provide the ultimate internet experience. Visit followthefiber.net.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy. Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
2:02 to play in the first. Timeout taken by Western as they find themselves down 3, 16-13 to Liberty.
It's a half hour first quarter.
Well, there's been a lot of fouls called.
Yes, there has.
And a lot of fouls committed, not just called.
Yes, there has.
Here's a drive in by Hall. Had the ball knocked loose and stolen away. Sparrow on the run out the other way. Drive in, off the window, no good. And on the rebound, another foul. And it's Hayner over the back, and they'll walk to the other end to shoot 2 shots.
I just had them for 4.
All right, they'll walk to the other end to shoot 2 shots the next time, but it's
now
5.
I was wrong, and I inbounded it, and you were right, Charlie. Write this down. Charlie Hall was right.
Again, I know it's tough. 1:45
Twice.
to play in the first. 16-13 Liberty on top. Western at the free throw line with Aaron Vincent to shoot 2.
Buddy Hall?
Holmes.
Holmes.
Holmes. Like, what's up, Holmes?
Vincent, no good on the first. 16-13, Liberty with the lead. Aaron Vincent looks like a young man can play a little football. Second one in, out, back in again. It's good. His first point.
2-point game. Clouser brings it across for the Eagles on the right side. Looks to feed the post, and it's knocked out of bounds by an active Aaron Vincent. Here comes Fessler back into the game. He'll sit down Abney for Western, and on the other side, Fessler comes in for Liberty and sits down Huber.
I think Coach would have liked to have Huber the other day in that overtime game.
Gavin Fessler for Liberty, Connor Fessler for Western.
Relation? Spelled different.
I don't know. Shot put up. Here's a 3 by the freshman Reed Sparrow.
He made one of those to tie a game up the other day.
And he'll give Liberty their biggest lead of the contest, this 5-point advantage with 1:24 to play in the opening quarter. Fessler on the baseline. That's Connor Fessler for Western. To Tobias on the dribble drive. Runner up right hand. Off the iron, no good. And the rebound down to Clouser. He'll push it into the front court for the Eagles. Dribbles to the corner. Feeds the post to Hayner. Shot it too hard. Rebound loose and run down by Mason Smith. Hall into the front court with under a minute to play in the first period. Smith with it out top. Works off the screen. Free throw line jump shot. Leans back. Won't go. Rebound loose. Still fought for. It's a battle for it. And it's out of bounds off of Liberty.
There's a lot of contact. Even though there's been a lot of fouls, there's a lot of contact there. Cramsey's going to come back in. He'll set Reed Sparrow down after making the 3.
Out of bounds on the sideline here for Western in the front court. It's Tobias will inbound.
Good to see Johnny Shepard back out there. We've seen the other two, but been missing Johnny for quite a few games.
Here's Hall out front. 38 seconds to play in the first. This ball off of somebody's foot and turned over. Into the front court, Cramsey, little Euro step, might have got an extra in fact, and the rebound off the miss down to Vincent. 24 seconds to play in the first. Western down by 5, trying to beat a buzzer here. They'll also get the ball to start quarter number 2. Hall. Ball kicked again, this time I thought by the offensive man, but it'll stay with Western. That allows Weir to come back in for Hall with 10.2 seconds to play in the first. Tobias to trigger. Gets it to Smith near the sideline. Back to Tobias on the wing with 7 seconds. Dribbles toward the right wing. Has Smith out front. Man goes flying by. Smith picks it up. Well short of the buzzer. From the three-point line, and after one, it's Liberty 19, Western 14, in action from the Winchester Invitational Tournament.
Griffin Signs in Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs in Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Ready to start the second quarter. It's a 19-14 Liberty lead on top of Western. Wildcats, though, will have the basketball to start quarter number 2.
Liberty 7-17. Western 4 of 9. The turnovers, 4 of them on them, 1 on Liberty. But offensive putbacks is the reason they've gotten a lot more shots for Liberty so far. We've had 5 lead changes in the game, tied at 2 and 12, now a 19-14 ball game, so a 7-2 run after the tie.
Western starts the second period with Smith, Tobias, Weir, Fessler, and Covington. Smith drives in through contact, shot no good. Rebound tip comes down to Tobias. Now he's got it knocked loose, gets it back, puts it up and in. Tobias said, give it here.
Had to fight for that one, didn't he?
Kind of a battle underneath there.
A lot of contact, even though there's been a lot of fouls.
There have been a lot of fouls committed. Here's Fessler. He gets free under the basket. His runner won't go. And Tobias with the rebound this time on this end of the court.
Look at him go.
He'll take it across with a behind-the-back dribble and got it caught on the back and is called for the carry and a double dribble. Turnover number 5 by Western as Clouser will inbound. It's Clouser, Gavin Fessler, Gim, Sparrow, and Cramsey to start the second period for Liberty. Fessler works the ball down low, too far for Jack Sparrow, and Liberty commits just their second turnover of the game.
Reese Dunker, who we had as a Little League ball player for many years over in the Pittsfield and Barry area. Well, he lost a bunch of weight, played basketball his senior year, played pretty well. Now the head coach of his alma mater.
Down low, Covington gets it, finds the cutter in Fessler, who puts it up and in. Good play.
Good jump by Fessler to make that shot, and all of a sudden we've got a close ball game, 19-18 PCRE real estate in auction. Liberty with the lead in the basketball.
Here's now a steal by Tobias. Took it right out of Clouser's hands, and then Clouser called for his second foul.
Always when you give up that one, then you seem to foul. Clouser's first of the second quarter on Liberty.
Clouser sits down, Reed Sparrow back in. On the other side, we'll see Fessler head to the bench as Abney returns for Western.
Lloyd Phillips going to give him a little extra instruction. Lloyd was a good player way back in the day. He's like me, though. We've been out of school for quite a few days.
Just a few. Here's Abney. His shot partially blocked, and a rebound run down by Reed Sparrow for Liberty. The Eagles will walk it toward the front court now. Gavin Fessler on the dribble.
Lloyd, a longtime broadcaster with Harry Waggy, the double L.
Pass down low, knocked away from behind. Good interior defense by Covington. Long pass into the front court. Too high for Tobias, and a turnover on the Wildcats. Trying to get moving a little too quickly on there.
6 on turnover. Western. Liberty's turned it over the last 3 times they've crossed the 10-second line. 4 total in the game.
Kind of a sloppy start to the second period. Sparrow with it on the wing right side, has picked up the dribble. Now got it knocked away so we could restart. Now it's stolen away. So he was caught into the double team. Tobias leaves it out front for Abney, up and under and in for two. And Western retakes the advantage, 20-19.
First points by Abney, 6 lead change.
Last time these two teams played, Liberty won by nearly 30 points. That was the opening week of the season. Here's Gim down low, splits a double team, misses the shot inside, and the ball saved out of bounds. Off of Gim. It'll be Western ball length of the court to go. Huber checks back in for Liberty, replaces Reed Sparrow. Vincent returns for Western, sitting Covington to the bench.
You know, when you get substituted for, it's kind of like when you strike out in baseball. You're better off just coming out with a nod and take a blow and get right back after it.
Here's Vincent down low, kind of left the ball behind him, leaves it to Weir now as Western resets. Pretty much man-to-man defense both ways in this contest. Now Smith trying to get free, does so on the back cut, pass down low, good. Find to his teammate Abney, who is the beneficiary of a pretty pass. He's got 4, and the Wildcats lead by 3. 5 minutes to play in the half. Fessler to Huber on the left wing.
That is their biggest lead.
Back to Fessler. Sparrow comes and get it. He'll step behind the arc, let it fly. It's an air ball. And Tobias with another board for the Wildcats. His pass now tipped. Smith goes and gets it, though. Works the no-look pass. That's knocked nearly out of bounds. Good hustle by Abney over there. Vincent puts up a jump shot, no good. Smith gets the rebound. He'll attack the rack down low. Up and in for 2. Mason Smith working hard. Looks like he's got some new energy for this squad. And the Wildcats lead by 5 with 4:25 to play in the half.
9 points for Smith, and I like that he's distributing the ball before he's looking to shoot. It's making him better offensively.
Now here's a foul as the ball gets entered into the post to Gim. It's going to go against Jed Abney.
Abney will pick up the foul. It'll be his second. Team foul 1 in the quarter. Into the game comes Fessler. Abney going to sit down.
Saw Hayner return for Liberty as Jack Sparrow heads to the bench for a bit. Cramsey in the corner to Fessler. Looks down low, ball tipped away, and Fessler, that's Connor Fessler playing the defense for Western. Couldn't corral it, but knocks it out of bounds.
Gim might have helped him a little bit on that one.
Underneath here, Fessler lobs it into Gim. He'll put it up on a little easy 6-footer and up and in for 2.
He's got 9.
He's got 9 to match the leading scorer, Smith, for Western with 9 points. Halfway through quarter number 2.
It's an important possession for Western.
Here's a 3 on the way now by Smith, no good. Rebound fought for, out of bounds. And they'll say that Huber was standing on the inline when he contacted the ball, so it'll be Western basketball. In for the squad from Liberty for the first time today, Gavin Edgar, the 5'10 freshman.
Haven't seen Gavin out there much.
Inbounds pass knocked away by Hayner into the corner of the gymnasium. And Western maintains the possession here. Pass out front to Weir. He'll throw it across the top now to Smith, who's looking to make a move. Smith, quick pass down low. Fessler to go run it down in the corner, gets out of a double team, fights right through it, and puts it up and in for 2.
He's got 4.
Lead is 5 now for Western on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Out front with the basketball is Cramsey. Crosses over, drives inside, a little floater. Teardrop shot won't go. Rebound down to Smith. Look out into the front court. He'll take off and miss the layup. Tobias put back won't go. Hayner gets the board for Liberty.
Smith was hoping to break away and get the dunk.
Here's Gim. Finds the knifing man across the lane, and Edgar, now the ball tied up, and it will stay with Liberty on the alternating possession arrow.
Because you know what Smith can do if he gets open. He was going to give you a little highlight there, but couldn't get to it.
We get an Adams Network timeout. Top-notch local computer sales and repair services. Adams Experts, your go-to when your computer goes down. 217-214-3423.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmer State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Well, they sorted out at the timeout, and say that it will be Western ball. They say Western actually called the timeout there, so a turnover on Liberty. Possession arrow does not change, so it stays with the Eagles.
Liberty's turned it over 5 times in the quarter. That's why they're down by 5.
It was a confusing little stretch there. I'm not going to lie to you. Here's Smith with the basketball for the Wildcats. A 5-point lead and the possession here for Western as Smith with a tough turnaround shot. Rims in and out, no good. Hayner grabs another rebound.
Give him 4.
Into the front court it goes to Klauser. Now Fessler. He'll look to the bench for the play call. On the left side, it's Reed Sparrow for a step-back 3. Off the rim, no good. And Connor Fessler the rebound for Western. To Tobias into the front court for the Wildcats. Hands it off to Smith. He'll attack off the dribble. A little fadeaway runner, kind of off balance, no good. Hayner another rebound, and Covington is over the back for his second foul.
Covington picks up the foul, his second, team second. Hayner picks his 5th board out of the air. Benson into the game. He will sit Covington down. Hayner, even though he's playing on a little bit of a bum ankle, did a nice job getting position again as he usually does. Gim and Sparrow both on the bench right now.
Ball down low to Hayner. He gets free underneath, puts it up, missed the shot. And the rebound down to Smith. He throws it away though as Klauser steals it away, finds Cramsey off the window and in for 2. Liberty turned that turnover into points in a hurry. And they cut it down to a 3-point game with just a tick under 2 minutes to play in the half.
Hayner gave the defense a little too much respect. I think he had that layup easy.
Here's Tobias now. He was going to pass it. Fessler thought he was going to shoot it. As Tobias went to pass it, Fessler went in to try to get a rebound, and the ball went out of bounds.
8th turnover, 4 in the quarter on Western. Had that 5-point lead, now down to 3.
A chance to cut it closer here for the Eagles. Gavin Fessler underneath. A lot of hands on him there. That ball knocked out of bounds. No, they just threw it out of bounds.
Yep, he tried to switch hands. Into the ball game comes Orion Bowen.
It's actually Orion.
Orion?
Orion Bowen. Bowen into the game for the first time.
Orion?
That was close. Into the front court with it comes Tobias with the basketball. He'll throw a pass down low that's tipped and nearly stolen away. He's able to corral it though to Smith. Top of the key for 3. His shot's gone a little cold. And Hayner just keeps grabbing rebounds.
By the handful.
He'll work it to Klauser into the front court. Feeds Hayner. Blocked from behind this time by Fessler. Good activity on the defensive side by Western in transition. 1:09 to play in the half.
Western's a little longer than I remember them. Their arms, they just look like they've grown a little bit since the Pittsfield tournament.
Bowen with it out front. Has picked it up. The freshman looks for a cutter. Finds Tobias on the left wing. He'll put up a high jumper, no good. Guess who has the rebound? Levi Hayner. Gets it to Fessler with 49 seconds to play in the period. Cramsey shovels it out. Gavin Fessler deep 3. Good. And this game's tied at 26.
You leave him that wide open, he seems to know what to do, huh?
Knotted up at 26 points apiece on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. 32 seconds to play in this first half.
Liberty so close to pulling the only upset of the tournament against Route, but they didn't get it done.
Bowen caught into a double team. Out of it to Tobias with 20 seconds. Western going to try to beat a buzzer here. And take a lead in the halftime.
Klauser trying to blanket Mason Smith if they want to get open.
Now they'll try to get it to Smith, and it's stolen away. Fessler with it into the front court on the run out. Nobody stopped him so far. Now he gets knocked down, and a foul will be called, and Fessler will go to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Bowen going to pick up the foul, and it could have been one of many. Fessler to the free throw line. Gavin Fessler with a 3 just moments ago to tie the game up. Now he can give his team the lead. Looking for our 7th lead change. One of these two. 4.6 seconds left. First one good.
Pike County Concrete, if you need concrete for your next job or project, give Pike County Concrete a call, 217-285-5548, with locations in Pittsfield and Jacksonville.
7 lead changes. 4 of 6 from the free throw line is Liberty. Lead it with 27-26. Second one also good by Fessler.
And Greg Altmix would like to call the Adams Network timeout. Adams Fiber, they provide the ultimate internet experience with Wi-Fi 6 and internet packages with speeds up to 1 gigabit. Visit followthefiber.net. This is game number 2 of 4 in the first contest. Payson Seymour beat Pleasant Hill 71-48. The winner of this game will play Payson Seymour at 5:30 on Friday, of course, all weather permitting. We'll also have for you Brown County and Carlinville tonight at 7 o'clock, and Griggsville, Perry, and Triopia at 8:30 this evening. Length of the court to go here for the Wildcats as Liberty called the timeout. Their first of the game. I want to get that defense set up.
I'm surprised Mason's taking the ball out.
He's not. It's not Mason Smith. That is a different young man. Wasn't into the front court. Here's a shot, but up. It's no good.
That was Mason Smith.
Wasn't? He just looked like he was wearing 21. I said blackjack. Either way, it's not a made basket. And we head to the Little Jess Motors halftime show. 28-26, the lead for Liberty over Western. Halftime stats and more your way after this.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Back of the Little Jess Motors halftime show, a 28-26 lead for Liberty on top of Western here at the halftime break, and what's been an entertaining contest in this consolation bracket quarterfinal.
7 lead changes, 3 ties, 2-12 and 26. 19-14 after one quarter Liberty, 28-26 at halftime. After trailing 26-21, they came back on a 7-0 run. And a foul situation, 2 fouls on Noah Klauser, single fouls on Reed Sparrow, Gavin Fessler, Levi Hayner, and Jack Sparrow. On the other side, 9 turnovers for the Wildcats, 2 fouls on Mason Smith and 2 on Jed Abney, single fouls on Aaron Vincent and Orion Bowen, and it's 28-26. Individual scoring, shooting percentages, and more come your way on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. 28-26, Liberty with the lead. More after these.
At Farmers State Bank, we believe in community, teamwork, and success. We're thrilled to announce that we've been named the best place to work in Illinois and the best community bank in America this year. Join us on this winning team where your dreams take center court at Farmers State Bank. We're a team. Discover the difference. The best place to bank, the best place to work. Because when our community wins, we all win. Where community, excellence, and opportunity come together. Farmers State Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams counties. Call 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Schumann and Emily Matthews at Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Welcome back to the Little Jess Motors halftime show. 3431 Main Street is where you'll find Little Jess Motors in Quincy, Illinois. Their staff is committed to making the car buying process simple and making sure each customer's needs are met. See all of the latest vehicles they have at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them in Quincy, Illinois.
Liberty leads 28-26, 11 of 26 from the field, 42%, 3 of 8 from the arc, 37.5%. 5 of 7 from the free throw line, 71.4%. Tanner Gim with 9 points. Jack Sparrow with 4. Levi Hayner with 2. Vince Cramsey with 5. Hayner also with 7 boards in the first half, a 3 from Reed Sparrow, and 5 points from Gavin Fessler on a 3 and a pair of free throws. On the other side, 10 of 26 is the squad from Liberty, 38.4%. 1 of 7 from the arc, 14.2%. 5 of 8 from the free throw line, 62.5. 9 from Mason Smith, 4 from Kaysen Tobias, 1 from Aaron Vincent, 4 points from Connor Fessler, 4 from Luke Weir, and that's their total of 26. 28-26, Liberty with the lead. They have the slight favor in the ratings. We'll see what happens when the second half comes your way in just a little while on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this year. If you're looking to get your team shirts or just looking for spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space in our shop. Stop by and see us and check out our offerings. Business lets us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Thank you to everyone in our community for the support over the last 16 years. Thank you for supporting local. Press Yours On You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC. Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Jersey's World! Jersey's World! Party time! Excellent! Party on, James! Party on, Todd!
Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, where you can find the best burgers, sandwiches, and steaks, all locally sourced from GJY Beef Company.
We love beer! We love beer!
Ice cold draft beer. Enjoy one of our many craft selections on the patio. All at Jersey's Bar and Grill, 109 East Jefferson, Camp Point, Illinois.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card. When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Ready to start the second half. Liberty will have the basketball, leading 28-26 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Been a back and forth battle throughout this contest, and looking to keep their Winchester tournament experience rolling are these two teams. And, both have made some mistakes. Both have done some things well. And we'll see what kind of adjustments both coaches have made here at the halftime break to try to give their team a little bit of an advantage.
Glad you joined us. 25 games coming your way. We're doing every game at the Winchester Elementary School Gymnasium. Only one we're not is a final now, right? Can you tell people about that?
46-33, Carrollton beat North Green.
Over at Bluffs. And then they got some junior high games going on after that. So Carrollton will play in one of those consolation brackets. Liberty trying to move on, as is Western. It'll be Liberty basketball leading by 2. Here's Charlie.
Liberty's Eagles start the second half with Fessler on a pull-up jump shot. It's good to give his team a 4-point lead. Fessler, Gim, Klauser, Jack Sparrow, and Cramsey for Liberty. Western has Weir, Tobias, Smith, Abney, and Vincent. So starters for both teams.
Liberty's led by as much as 5 and have trailed by as much as 5.
Ball handoff to Smith. He gets downhill. Runner-up won't go. Rebound down to Tanner Gim. Works the outlet pass to Fessler. Wants to push the issue into the front court here. Gets it into the corner. Now knocked away by Tobias. Fessler saves it in to Klauser. Out top the Gim. Thought about the 3. Got the Klauser Fessler who was open for a moment. Greg Altmich says, let's run a little offense here.
Fessler scored 5 in about the last 3 possessions.
Here's a ball knocked free as Smith took it away from Gim. Smith into the front court to Tobias, up and in for 2. Good transition by Western.
Tobias with 6 now.
Cuts it down to a 2-point Liberty lead.
If Mason Smith does what he did there, that will make this team much better.
There's an illegal screen going to be called as Liberty's Jack Sparrow called for this one.
His second foul, first team foul, turnover number 9, 2 and 2 possessions for Liberty there. 6:45 left third quarter, 30-28. Liberty with the lead. Western shooting for the tire, the lead with a tray.
Smith with it on the right side to the top of the key. Now goes to Abney on the pull-up jump shot, no good. Rebound tipped around and run down by Jack Sparrow. They give it to Fessler. He's quickly into the front court to Klauser on the left side. Bounce pass down low, Gim. Blocked by Smith, and he gets the board. Mason Smith on the run out into the front court. Looking like he was going to pass it to Tobias. I think Tobias thought he was going to shoot it, and the ball goes sailing out of bounds. Turnover on Western.
Abney sits down. Fessler back in for Western.
Gavin Fessler brings it up for Liberty. Connor Fessler plays the defense for Western. Here's Gim on the left wing, fakes the three.
Smith had a block and had that good transition, just threw the ball away.
Pass down low, Sparrow couldn't handle it. Weir on the run into the front court for Western.
Liberty's had a couple of runs and turnovers like that, 3 in a row.
Tobias over to Weir on the left side. Pull-up jump shot is blocked. And Tanner Gim with another board. Cramsey takes it into the front court. Bumped around and a foul whistled here.
Mason Smith going to pick it up? Nope. Looks like it'll be Weir that picks up the foul. His first, team first. Baseline, Liberty with the ball. A little sloppy start to this quarter.
Inbounds pass to Gim. Same play they ran earlier. This time he can't connect, and the ball is out of bounds and will be Western basketball. Wildcats down by 2, but on the attack here. Or on the prowl, as it might be. 5:35 to play in the third period on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Ball handoff goes to Weir. He'll drive, kick to Vincent. Baseline shot is too hard. Gim with the weak side rebound. He'll push into the front court, tries to dribble through traffic, and is bumped and fouled.
That foul will go against Fessler. It'll be his first, team second. Gim now with 5 boards, 3 1/4. Still 30-28.
And as Hayner gets it, he'll be called for an offensive foul.
Hayner, a little out of control that time, picks up his second team foul. Turnover number 11, 4 1/4. Craig Altmix will not like that.
Not a very solid start for either squad in this third quarter.
Used to know a guy that would call this a sloppy Joe start. Sloppy Joe.
Smith with it out front.
Old buddy Harry Waggy.
Works to Weir on the left side. Now back out top to Smith. Ball tipped by Klauser. Smith runs it down, and he'll be called for an offensive foul.
Smith on the turnover, the 11. Mason Smith picks up the foul, his third team foul.
Fessler to block it up here for Liberty.
Got to keep you cool.
Ball on the wing goes to Gim. He had it knocked away. Restarts the dribble to Fessler. Looking down low for Hayner. Can't get it to him. Now Gim out front. Feeds Hayner down low, and a foul from behind by Vincent.
Vincent's second, team fourth, with 4:36 left in the quarter. 2 free throws after that will happen. Covington into the game. Vincent sits down. They're kind of the rotation back and forth.
Klauser, right side to Fessler, and there's an illegal screen.
We call that on Hayner. That'll be his third. Team foul number 3. Another turnover, the 12th, 5 1/4.
.430 to play in the third. Here's Tobias, drives from one end of the court to the other. He gets it to go and ties it up at 30 points apiece.
He's got 8. He just put his head down and said, I'm going to make this bucket. Nobody stopped him.
30-30, 4:15 to play in this third period. Fessler now wigwags inside, shot no good. And the rebound down to Connor Fessler for Western. To Smith, fakes the 3, drives inside, puts it up, blocked. And hit on the arm. He'll shoot 2.
Foul on the play by Sparrow. Reed Sparrow's the guy that picked up that foul. His second. Team fourth. Free throws by Mason Smith. First one no good. He'll get another. Smith has 9 points. First free throw of the day. Chance to give us a lead change, which would be our 8th if he can make this one.
Tanner Cooley in for the first time, the 6'1 sophomore.
Smith, second, good, lead change, 8. 31-30, Western.
Fessler with it in the corner right side, goes to Cooley, and he's fouled from behind by Covington, and Cooley will shoot free throws now. Covington's third foul.
Covington's third, team fifth, free throws the other way. We can shoot a lot of free throws. There's almost 4 minutes left in the quarter. So Cooley comes into the game. He's seen a lot of varsity action in the last couple of years. First one up, high archer, good. Tied us up at 31.
Illini Express here to serve you with walk-in medical care when you need it. Open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. every Monday through Saturday. You'll find Illini Express now on the main campus of Illini Community Hospital, 640 West Washington Street in Pittsfield.
Cooley gets the second one to rattle in, gives us our 9th lead change. 32-31, Liberty on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
3:50 to play in the third. Western looking to shoot to retake an advantage here. As Tobias gets the ball out top to Weir. He's picked up the dribble, needs some help. Looks back door, finds Smith. Smith down low. And he's fouled.
On the floor by Klauser. Klauser's third, team fifth. Free throws to be shot by Mason Smith. He's 1 for 2 from there. 32-31 Liberty. We were tied at 2, 12, 26, 30, and 31. Chance to be tied at 32, and that one's in and out, no good.
Bowlers Universe. You'll find them every Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Fridays until midnight, Saturdays 4 to midnight. On the west end of Pittsfield, Bowlers Universe. Come out and enjoy the fun.
Smith misses the second, tips around and causes the foul. His fourth will walk to the other end as he misses them both. Smith has 10 points on the day. To the other end. Walk them down. Let's shoot some free throws. I had him for 4. They say just 3. Well, that's good for him. Free throws by Noah Klauser. Looking for his first points of the day. First one no good. And the free throws are bouncing off here, Charlie.
Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday, as you could today on a newsstand near you.
Klauser misses them both, and the rebound by Abney.
Both teams on a little bit of a scoring lull here. 32-31, advantage for Liberty. Western, the Wildcats, wearing their red uniforms on the attack. Here's a drive in by Tobias, no good. Rebound down to Smith. He's tied up, and they'll say actually Klauser gets him for the reach-in foul.
Klauser said, I thought I had it, but his fourth foul, and we'll shoot free throws again. Mason Smith to the free throw line. John Shepard said, no, we didn't buy that. Klauser said, I know, patted him on the back. They both smiled. Everybody's happy. Mason Smith's happy. He's at the free throw line. 3:17 left in the quarter. 32-31, misses the first.
Streak of free throws in a row missed by both teams here.
1 for 5 is Mason on the night with 10 points. Looking for his 11th and another tie. Up, adjustment made. He's got it.
Knotted at 32 points apiece.
We're going to just stay tied 1 point after another with all these fouls.
Huber with the ball out top, works it to Cramsey, right side 3, no good. Rebound tipped around and comes free to Fessler out front. A second chance opportunity here for Liberty. Huber to Fessler between the circles.
Huber looks young, doesn't he?
He's just a freshman.
I know, but he really looks young.
Here's the ball now swiped away by Tobias. Tobias with the larceny. Lamp at the other end, up and good. And Kaysen Tobias shoots the Wildcats back into a lead.
10th lead change. 34-32 Western.
Huber with the basketball for the Eagles.
6 turnovers in the quarter by Liberty. That's pretty unusual.
Ball knocked out of bounds now by Mason Smith. Allows Tanner Gim to check in, and Tate Huber will sit down. Fessler to inbound for the Eagles right in front of his own bench. Lob pass into Gim. He'll rise, shoot, missed it. Get his own rebound. Puts it back up and in. And again, we're tied.
6 boards, Gim with 11.
34 points apiece here with 2:20 to play in the third. Smith with it on the wing right side. He'll pull up for a 3, no good. Fessler the rebound for Liberty. He'll work it across, had it knocked away for a moment. Gim picks it up, trying to tuck and go that time, and the rebound, steal is not committed as it comes free to Cramsey. His shot no good. And the rebound is free to Western's Jet Abney. Reese Dunker says slow down.
Abney with 2 boards. Western held their last lead.
Wildcats up to Bias. He drives in, throws it out of bounds off of the chest of Gavin Fessler.
Doug Elliott, the official, said, I was afraid it was going to hit me.
Tobias to trigger. Holds it high above his head. Close to 5. A long one out front. Comes to Smith. That was really close to a 5-second call. 1:37 to play in the third period. Right side with it is Luke Weir. Thought about the shot from there. Now it's kind of bounced around a little bit by the defender in Sparrow. Ball is knocked loose and stolen away. Gavin Fessler on the run out. He'll attack down low. Up and under. Can't get it to spin in. Luke Weir with the rebound. Pushes ahead to Tobias. Tobias up off the window and in with the left hand. And Western takes the advantage. 36-34 to break the tie. Fessler quickly the other way for Liberty. He'll work it out top the Sparrow to Cramsey left side for the 3 and the lead, and it's good. Cramsey from downtown to make it 37-36. Liberty, 1 minute to play.
11th lead change. He had confidence in that shot, didn't he? Wow.
Here's a drive by Smith. Block, gets his own rebound, followed his shot, and gets the putback.
13 for him.
38-37, Western the advantage.
Call it 12 lead changes. 7 ties.
Sparrow with it out top. That's Reed Sparrow to Cramsey, trying a 3 from this wing, no good. Rebound batted into the air by Jed Abney, saved in bounds by Liberty. Gim to the corner and Fessler, he'll let it fly from the corner. It won't go. And the offensive rebound to Jack Sparrow, and then he'll throw it away. Stolen away by Mason Smith with 16 seconds to play in the third. Smith going to attack down low. Now looks for an opening, turns back to the basket, tried to bank it in, and on the rebound, he's over the back.
I think just 4. I had him for 5, but his 4th foul. Walk to the other end, and Jack Sparrow will shoot the free throw.
And now Mason Smith just fouled out as he got a technical.
Mason Smith just picks up a technical. He'll foul out of the ball game.
And it'll be 2 shots and then the 2 technical shots and then the ball for Liberty.
He might want to get off the floor.
I think Reese Dunker just wants an explanation for what he said here. And didn't get much of one there.
Going to shoot a few free throws here, though. First, Sparrow will shoot the first, and it's good. That's 5 for him now. Makes it a 38-all game. Looking for our 13th lead change. Second one, no good. Now they'll shoot the technical, and you'll see Cramsey come up to do that.
I'm telling you, there's just a lot of upside with this kid. Kind of a cool
Cramsey.
customer, too. He doesn't really get rattled. I mean, he's been putting kind of thrust out there early into his high school career, and he just kind of goes out and does his thing.
10 for him now as he makes the first, gives us a lead change, which is our 13th, 39-38. Second one up is also good, 40-38. And, you know, it's just you're taking your team out of the game when you do things like that.
Well,
10 of 15. I don't know what happened, but
I don't either. Just frustrated, I'm sure.
Yeah, you just cannot.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
You just can't say things.
It's just unfortunate.
Yeah, it really is sad for a kid. Now a foul on the play.
Moving screen. Ooh, never mind. It's going to be a blocking foul on Luke Weir, and I thought for sure that was a moving screen. I thought Hayner might have got away with one there, and now Fessler will shoot 2.
Would have been Hayner's 3rd moving screen, but they didn't call that one.
And Fessler's at the free throw line to shoot 2 at the clock stop with 5.7 seconds left to play.
A lot of things have happened from the free throw line. He makes the first. Does Fessler give him 8 on the day. 3 for 4 from the charity stripe. 41-38. Ball game changed on a dime. 34-32. Makes the second. A lot of it's happened from the charity stripe.
Gim back in. Hayner sits down. Length of the court to go here for Western. Tobias with the basketball. Can't work it into the front court. 2-1. Weir for the 3 at the buzzer. It's off the mark, and we head to the 4th quarter with Liberty On top of the Western Wildcats, 42-38.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
You're getting thirsty. Bold. Refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Liberty on top, 42-38 as we head to the fourth quarter. Western will start the quarter with the basketball in their possession. Down by 4, but a tough one as Mason Smith has already fouled out of the contest as their leading scorer.
It'll be Western basketball down by 4. 8 minutes left in regulation. There's a lot of things go on in a Liberty practice to be able to do all the things they do on the fly in a game. A lot of teaching.
Yep. Greg Altmix is as good as they come as far as coaches go, in my opinion. He was talking to before the game. Here's a pull-up jump shot by Weir, no good. A rebound on the play, loose, and Tobias on the floor, and a jump ball will be called. It'll be Liberty basketball in the alternating possession era.
Sparrow and Fessler down, on the floor with Tobias. Tobias fighting as hard as he could to get to that one.
Greg says, pretty good game the other day against Rout. Just kind of a few little mistakes. He goes, yep. It's not like we didn't know the game plan. We just might not have always done it the right way, but that's what happens when you're young.
Yeah, he understands. First I saw him coaching over at Highland with tons of talent when we used to do the Q&D tournament. I had no idea he was that good. But he is. He coached Dan Sparrow and also coached Andy Douglas, so, pretty good at what he does, I think.
The shot by Hayner. Western takes it the other way. Dilligard and Humphreys, they can make a lot of people who've got good coaches, though.
Not me. 12 for Tobias now. Nice play by him.
There's a ball knocked into the stands by a hustling Luke Weir.
I like that. I like a lot of the things I've seen with Western here. I didn't really realize Reese Dunker's dad would make that much of a difference on the bench. Because he never did in baseball, did he?
Poor Corey.
He probably threatens him with that bug spray.
It's probably either this or refereeing basketball at the Berry Youth League every Saturday, and he said this looks a lot more enjoyable.
He did a good job there. They do a nice job with that leg.
Yeah, they do. Here's an up and under move. Cramsey gets the tip up, won't fall, and Abney has the rebound for Western.
3 boards all in the second half for Abney, doing a nice job.
42-40, Liberty clinging to a 2-point lead. Wildcats trying to tie or take an advantage here.
Jim's going to check in on the next dead ball.
Bowen with it right side.
Bowen, you say he's just a freshman?
He is. He brings some good energy to this team. You can tell he's still not 100% comfortable, obviously, with the speed of the varsity game, but a few freshmen are. Here's Tobias, kind of got caught in an awkward spot, threw it up, shot no good. Sparrow had the board. Into the front court, Cramsey tried the spin move, and it's batted around and saved in bounce. Comes the way of Liberty. Fessler drives in, draws contact, shot no good. Rebound to Bowen. His outlet pass to Tobias, who's into the front court quickly. He'll attack down low, puts up a shot, and in for 2, and ties the game up at 42 points apiece.
Good move by Tobias.
Cramsey on the baseline drive, leans up, gets it to go. Good angle that time. That freshman may be in geometry class the way he went after that angle.
12 for him.
44-42, Liberty back on top just like that.
Anybody's game with almost 6 minutes left.
Bowen works off of the screen. Bounce pass on the right side to Weir. Here at the free throw line has picked it up, needs some help, finds Vincent. Vincent, a little floater, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, Abney then has it stripped and tied up. Should be Liberty basketball, I believe. No, it's Western ball. All right. Somebody didn't switch the arrow on our broadcast. We'll find that guy later.
Those little speckles down the sides of their uniform look like blood spots. I have to look on Liberty there. I never noticed those before.
Speckles, huh?
Well, I mean, you look at them and telling me they don't look like, I think they had blood on the uniform. Tim agreed.
That's how you hide blood on the uniform. Here's Tobias. He's batted around. Ball knocked out of bounds now. And it'll stay with Western.
Everybody on every team was pointing the direction for them that time. Everybody.
Yeah, it's like when a fumble comes out in the pro game, everybody points their direction. Nobody really knows.
Does it work? Sometimes.
Not usually. Here's a steal now by Huber. Huber trying to gain his balance, drives in, lost it on the way up, and I think that'll be headed the other direction.
Yep. Doug Elledge looked at John Shepard and said, "You make the call." He said, "Okay, I will."
I'm telling you right now, something about this group of officials. Ain't anybody afraid to make the call.
No.
They'll tell you what they saw. Doesn't mean it's always right.
I never thought I'd see the day when I would say Dwayne Kirpin looks like his legs are working better than the other two, because Dwayne's, he's not the oldest. Doug's the oldest. He's my age.
Doug's still pretty involved in running and cycling. That's probably why his knees hurt.
Ride a lot of bikes.
Here's Fessler with the ball.
Lost a bunch of weight, and it was good for him. And he'll be doing baseball, too. And, if he makes a call, he's pretty sure he got it right. And that's a compliment.
Here's John Ray Deering in the last game. The coach said, "How come we've been called for so many fouls?" As Weir misses the shot, rebound to Hayner. He said, "Coach, I don't count them. I just call them." Into the front court, Cramsey. He'll drive inside as it swatted away. Weir the rebound. 2-on-1 into the front court for the Wildcats. Here's a little Euro step. Tobias, no good. Rebound Covington put back as up, won't fall. Rebound again to the Wildcats. It's Fessler, no good. And Hayner secures it with both mitts.
Hayner now has 9 boards.
Here's Gim into the front court and being ridden across. Shot no good. Rebound tipped around. And it's kind of a free-for-all at the moment. And now a foul in the backcourt on Cramsey.
Yep. Cramsey picks up the foul. His first, team first.
I think Western would like to call a timeout. They will. It's an Adams Network timeout. For fast, reliable internet that doesn't buffer, it's Adams Fiber. Visit followthefiber.net.
Is predator hunting your thing? Game Masters has you covered. We have way more than just deer and turkey hunting gear, safes, clothes, and gifts. Come check out our predator guns, calls, decoys, lights, traps, binoculars, bipods, tripods, and shooting sticks. Don't forget your thermal and night vision, rifle scopes, trapping equipment, and supplies. Whether your next game pursuit is big or small, runs or flies, Game Masters has what you need to get the job done. We're passionate about the outdoors.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Out of the timeout, Western will have the basketball length of the court to go. 4:12 to play, and a 44-42 contest on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard.
When you sit on these benches, one of the coaches kind of looks like he's in trouble on each side. Dan Sparrow and Lloyd Phillips are those two guys right now.
They're sitting timeout.
That's right. No room at the end.
Kaysen Tobias with the basketball for Western.
Brown County and Carlinville next.
Has it stolen away by Cramsey. Cramsey picked his pocket, goes up, shot is good, and he's fouled. Vince Cramsey with a big bucket after the steal.
14 for Cramsey. Foul on Tobias, his first team foul. Cramsey's just really picked the pocket a little bit. Now Liberty's turned the ball over 9 times in this half. Western just 5. Vincent in, Covington out, but Cramsey's been the man of the hour. He's really kind of taken control of the game. Free throw, good. 15 for the young man, 2 for 2 from the free throw line.
Been a lot of good freshmen in this tournament over the years.
Tied their biggest lead.
Vince Cramsey's one of them. Here's a drive in, kick to Vincent, shot from 8. Just coming halfway down, came back out, but a good hustling offensive rebound here for Abney. His turnaround shot finds the bottom of the net.
6 for him. He's picked up 4 defensive, 1 offensive boards in the half. He's been very active.
Sparrow with it on the right side.
Jed Abney, a pretty good name, too.
Out top it goes to Reed Sparrow. Now to Fessler on the left wing, 3:21 to play. Top of the key, Cramsey, good luck 3. It's off the back iron, no good. A rebound, Hayner saves it in, but into the hands of Connor Fessler. He'll get the ball to Weir, who walks it across the half-court line. Could tie it with a 3 here for Western. Abney into a double team, had it poked free. The Sparrows are on the floor after it, and a held ball. It'll be Liberty basketball this time on the alternating possession arrow.
16th turnover, 7.5. Here comes Huber in, Klauser in. They'll sit down Cramsey and Reed Sparrow. Jack Sparrow going to sit down holding an elbow. Who came in for him?
Huber.
Huber? Jack Sparrow hit that elbow, I guess, when he's going after the ball. They really got after it down low.
He's not convinced that should be called the funny bone.
Not convinced, because it's not very funny when that happens, that's for sure. The guy that's kind of carrying an offense just took a chair.
Well, a little breather for the freshman. They're confident in their bench. Huber with it.
These young guys.
To Fessler.
Kind of typical of Liberty.
Turns the corner, gets to the rim and scores.
Look at him go, he's got 11.
And he gives the Eagles a 5-point lead, tying their largest advantage of the contest with 2:30 to play. Here's Tobias, has the ball knocked loose and stolen away by Gim. Gim then goes to reach around, try to pass it, steal it, and is called for the reach-in foul.
His team second. You know, Kason Tobias is just frustrated there. He's really done a nice job. When you don't have Mason Smith with you now, it puts a lot of extra pressure on that junior. He's giving it all he's got. Kason's a good young man. A good baseball player in his younger years. I don't know if he still plays or not, but I hope he does.
Huber with it out, it's Klauser with it out front, and he's fouled by Tobias.
Now he's going to pick up his 3rd. Careful. Yep. Careful.
Klauser to inbound.
Palms up never gets you anything.
Well, I actually think they should put pockets in basketball shorts. That way you can just put your hands in your pockets.
Not a bad idea.
In the corner with it is Gim.
Did you think of that on your own?
Yeah. In the corner, it goes to Fessler. Out to Huber. Long pass down low. Finds Hayner to Fessler. Now Huber with it left side. 1:47 to play.
Not sure how he got it in there, but he did.
Ball stolen away. Weir on the run out into the front court. Coast to coast. Runner no good. Rebound put back up and in for Jed Abney.
8 for him.
Cuts it down to a 3-point game with 1:30 to play.
Competitive contest.
Here's Huber with it on the dribble. Liberty, I thought they might take a timeout here, and a travel going to be called.
Turnover against Liberty, they're 18th. They have turned it over 11 times in the second half.
Cramsey and Jack Sparrow back in. Huber will sit down. Also taking a chair is Hayner for Liberty. Vincent takes a seat for Western as Connor Fessler is back in for the Wildcats. Tobias to inbound, looks to get it in. It's stolen away by Klauser at the half-court line. Drives in, runner-up no good. Rebound to Covington. He'll throw it to Tobias, who brings it into the front court. 1:15 left, Western down 3. Tobias pull-up jumper, high archer no good. Rebound out of bounds off of Connor Fessler. It heads the way of Liberty.
$13 lead changes, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 ties in the game. Nobody's led by more than 5. 3-point game now, Liberty with the basketball with a minute left.
Western with 3 fouls. I think might pick up an early one here in this clock.
Kind of decided in the fourth quarter, if I'm behind, I'm going to put some guys in to pick up those fouls and put the other team in that free throw situation.
I guess it just depends on how good of a free throw shooting team you think you're playing against.
Haven't seen a lot of them this year, few.
Klauser with it with 43 seconds. They'll get it to Gim on the left side. He'll be fouled by Covington.
4th foul.
Covington's third or fourth. We'll take a look. His third, I believe. Fourth team foul.
And we get a timeout here. They'll call it Covington's fifth foul.
I'll be darned.
So he'll foul out of the game. The second guy to do so for Western. Top-notch local computer sales and repair services. Adams Experts, your go-to when your computer goes down. 217-214-3423.
At Logan Agri-Service, we consider it a badge of honor to be recognized as one of the larger independent suppliers of crop protection chemicals in the Midwest. We've worked hard for years to provide you with the access to the best herbicides, insecticides, and fungicides from top manufacturers because we know without you, our local farmers, we wouldn't be here. When you have questions, call our local experts to discuss what works best for your fields and your situation, or visit us online at loganag.com. Serving agriculture since 1962.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
39.4 seconds to play. Western with the timeout here. We have one left now.
Yeah, I didn't know if that timeout, they might want to save it, but 39.4 seconds left. They need a stop, a score, might need another stop. Hard to predict.
Gavin Fessler to throw it in, gets it to Klauser. Out top Cramsey, now to Fessler. When will Western foul?
Next foul will be left. Free throws.
Yep. Klauser on the wing, ball knocked out of bounds. Stays with Liberty here. They're up by 3 with 29.7 seconds remaining.
Craig Altmix just flat knows the game. Wow.
Liberty's Klauser to Fessler. Fessler fouled by Weir with 25.3 seconds left, and he'll shoot 2 shots.
His third, 2 for Fessler. Fessler on the day is 4 for 5, has 11 points, so he's probably shot the best from the free throw line of anybody that's really shot any substantially. Cramsey was 2 for 2 from there. Not really anybody that's poor at this point. Fessler shows you why. He's got 12 now as he makes the first and makes this a 50-46 two-possession game. Jack Sparrow into the game for Hayner. Might tell you Jack Sparrow's a good free throw shooter too. Two-possession game. Second one up, no good.
Rebound down to Connor Fessler for Western. Gets it to Weir. Out at Tobias with 20 seconds left. In a little bit of a hurry if you're Western here. To Weir on the right side. Skips it across, ball knocked loose and stolen away. Sparrow is hip checked by Vincent and will shoot 2.
Vincent will pick up the foul. Sparrow to the free throw line. They needed more than one option on that as they really tried to force the ball to Tobias. That's all Weir could do because that's what he was supposed to do, but you kind of lost some of your options there after the foul outs. Jack Sparrow with 5 points in the day. Misses the first. He'll get another. 9.7 seconds left. Probably not going to get 2 possessions, so I think Liberty's going to survive this one, it looks like.
1 timeout left.
Second one by Sparrow. He rattles it home.
5-point game. Into the front court comes Tobias. He'll put up a 3. It is no good. Rebound down to Vincent, and he's fouled with 1.1 seconds left. He'll shoot 2 shots.
Vincent will go to the free throw line. Foul is on Sparrow. His 4th. Is he shooting? That's why he got the free throws.
Yep.
6 for 16 is Western from the free throw line. That's been a bugaboo. 1.1 seconds left. 51-46 Liberty. Western sure played hard today. First one up and good by Vincent. He's got 2 points in the day. 51-47. Second up short.
Rebound down to Fessler. His shot at the buzzer, no good. And Liberty wins this one, 51-47. We take you to the Blessing Health System postgame show. Final stats on our player of the game next.
The heart is the hardest working muscle in your body. If something goes wrong with it, you need a medical team that works just as hard. You need Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team, celebrating 20 years of delivering life-saving care to tri-state residents. Patients and families choose Blessing Health's Open Heart Surgery Team for its experience, quality, and heartwarming compassion. Get the most out of your hard-working heart.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Back on the Blessing Health System post-game show. Final of this contest, a 51-47 win for Liberty over Western. The Eagles advance to the consolation bracket semifinal. They'll play Payson on Friday at 5:30.
18-51 for Liberty on the day, 32.7%, 4 of 14, 28.5% from 3, 15 of 22 free throw, 68%. Vince Ramsey led the way with 15 points, 12 for Gavin Fessler, 11 for Tanner Gim to go with 7 rebounds. Levi Hayner with 2 points, but 9 rebounds in the day. Jack Sparrow with 6 points. He added 3 rebounds on the day. Levi Hayner, like I said, with 2. Reed Sparrow had 3 in the contest. Western was 19-55, 34%, 1 of 10 from the arc, 10%, 7 of 18 from the free throw line, 39%. 19 turnovers, 10 in the second half, 14 for Kason Tobias, 13 for Mason Smith, 8 for Jed Abney. Abney added 7 boards on the day. Connor Fessler had 4 for Luke Ware, 2 points for Aaron Vincent on the day for their total of 47.
Time to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is the proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And how about today from the freshman, Vince Cramsey, as he is our player of the game as he leads Liberty to the 51-47 win over Western. We'll have coverage of our next contest, Brown County and Carlinville, from the 101st Winchester.